Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, it's on week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2026 Pittsburgh.
George, his guys have really been struggling. Just two wins over their last 8. On the other side, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys coming off their bye, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a second-round pick back in April's draft.
Would you say the last week's performance by him workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two for him.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. You look at the Steelers' defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset?
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Looking to throw. Presley. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Alex Highsmith in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
On fourth down, Corliss Wakeman on the punt. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Steelers are going on offense here, first and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule.
Here we go.
Now runs straight ahead. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll drop to throw. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down the net before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On to give, it's Warren. And some solid footwork there as he take this down to about the 38. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you know, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yards that they needed. And they really wanted him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
That's good for a first down and second catch in the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at TNT.
Come on.
A handoff for Warren. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It's going to be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Warren fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to 2. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Let's go.
Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh. So both sides of the football contributing here early. The defense forces the punt, and the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on a short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football. That's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Through to make it 7-0 Steelers. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaking up on the play. Well, they come out and take a look at him. He will step aside for just a moment. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return to the 27-yard line. Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. Things like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game when it comes to us. You would have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on the first drive. I'm trying to do better here. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. First and 10.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially from the heels of a 3 and out the first time he had the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again. And that's a nice throw for their first out of the game.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at the Steelers defense against the pass. Just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense and top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball to the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Presley. And the Steelers pressure too much here. He's going down. Multiple defenders getting home here for a loss of 11. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
That puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now Austin. A nice run back there off a good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of this season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point. And he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. They'll start this drive on the ground. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious. So they'll look to play the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Now he'll tuck this and run. There's some space here. And taking it across midfield and just shy of 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. First down, a 16-yard gain. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. As they've got it with 1st and 10. Running left, it's Warren. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. The Steelers sit 5-3 now on the year. And they come in off a extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you played 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home series. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their opening week fell.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. $25 there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run it, Warren. And he'll work free through one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second down and 4.
Ready? Crack go 80.
They'll look to throw here. That is caught. And the ball is knocked out. And the Steelers have a first and goal as they're taken down at the 7-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably took message training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have... That chance is a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free. Couldn't take it away. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Let's go.
Now run the roll. And he gets a little bit closer. Rotations from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Tag. Scoop.
They're going to look to throw. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Boswell's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Cleveland offense making their way out. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. They should start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Now a shotgun snap, still looks to throw. And the Steelers pressure too much here. He's going to go down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something different.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man in this first half as he gets it away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Steelers offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And as we play here in the month of November, he's putting together a campaign to remember the NFL's leader amongst wideouts in touchdown receptions. On the run, it's Warren. And good work there in open space. He's all the way down to the 32. 56 yards rushing for now as he's carried it 14 times.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense. A lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to make a lot of tackles.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll find the middle here, and he'll go down at the 26, forming a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Second and 4. Looking middle, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now.
Here's Warren. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, second down.
defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf, touchdown number 15 of the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill before camp. And at least one practice each week on game, a minute left. More than enough time to string a few good pushes together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down is Jenkins. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. So after the loss of a yard, you look to push forward here on second down and 11. Checks it down to Jenkins. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the gun on third down. Presley. This short pass into the hands of the Joker. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get free out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game and a half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay now.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That they got protected. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's got the connection to the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Garrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and run it and say, we'll see what happens. So now the Browns will turn over their field goal unit here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The season rolls along. Big games coming up week after week. Let's turn our attention to the big one on Sunday night. Tremendous matchup in store. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson will be on the call. We hope you'll join us 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific, right here on EA Sports. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Jacory Krosky-Merritt. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. One of three touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Cardinals win their second straight as they get the victory here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Seventeen the scores. We resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Steeler offense here about ready for the next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they move the football.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on the field goal in the first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who's shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Here we go.
They run behind Sammy. On the return and run there as he's going to take his whole way down near the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
That's another Steelers first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. They'll look to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year. And it was the visitors getting the win there. So they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Come on. Ready?
One again. And I don't think he got it. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. They'll try and sneak it here. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
Let's go now. Nice. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for returning rundowns.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it. Any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Presley. He's going to lead this first running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Here's Gabriel. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And some room to run now. And he's got it past the 30 before his head's dropped. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That's how multiple guys get to it.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line is taking charge and controlling this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
They'll get this complete to Rojo. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing now, Gabriel. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Patrick Queen got in there to skip him. He gets the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. And this poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing a second and a bundle. Now Gabriel. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gabriel looking to throw. Pretty move. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and he moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. A give up the middle to Jenkins. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
33, yellow.
To the air is Gabriel. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
52, set, go.
From the gun, it's Gabriel. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here now, second and 4.
Ready.
Working out the gun here, Gabriel. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The Browns on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of surprise there. Third and inches and a good quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that confidence reserves for fourth down.
Black 40.
To throw, he's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Ready.
That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for them and make sure they touch it.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Ready. Knocking.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ward. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. Right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
On third down, Warren. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also...
And this is touchdown. Elijah Moore, 46 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. Fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but let's go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't
forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This crowd, boy, in a state of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away here. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Steelers offense and their running back Jalen Warren headed back onto the field. Here's first and 10. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try to snatch victory.
Getting down to the good stuff. Tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren with his 6th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score. Right there to give them the advantage.
Still an important piece of business to take care of the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fast footwork by White. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now the Browns down 24-17. A minute 47 on the clock. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on first and 10. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as crucial to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Gabriel gonna throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers are close to finishing off this football game.
So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield, run a wide sweep. They'll take off time, blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Now the Browns summon for the second of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward, protect the ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up for the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that takes this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Boswell for the extra point. Lead is up to 14. They have the short field, and they make quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of the field. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive, they went for a 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was fair to look back and say the 4th down was the moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable why they went for it. But hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. This definitely 4th down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Gabriel. And the Steelers pressure too much here. He's going down. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Man, get the fuck on.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point splits the insides, and now things get a little more interesting.
I checked the dishwasher last night and I ran it again.
I ran it again this morning with just the water, so I didn't put no soap in it.
I got some different soap, but I got like stuff that was broken and changed.
A little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. That's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys.
I was going to come down there and rinse off the ocean clean, wash the road.
It wasn't anything like that. Just
It's not bad,
the outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers,
All
aren't you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Dad's saying he's not hold up on the showers to clients because and he needs to get Monday for a doctor. So will you be able to help tomorrow? Or?
So no shortage of offense in this game. A very clean game, too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You're talking about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking it.
He says he mainly just needs help washing, like, this arm.
Yeah. Well, he can sit down on the thing.
Yeah, or we can get the chair from outside, too. Eat out. I'm going to get one out, and we're going to put over his arm. You know the shower booties?
Oh.
That we used to put over her whole leg? It's got the rubber on top. She looks like Space Hand. And put one over his arm.
I don't know, clean his arm if it's covered.
No, I cleaned his arm. But, if you come down, you can see a picture of it.
Picture of what?
His arm. We took a picture to send to Angela last night because she wanted to know. So if you want to see a picture of it, we can show you. It actually looks a whole lot better. So out of all the stuff that Dad's got, I think his leg and his throat thing looks the worst. And his leg just looks the worst because his pants got stuck, and when he pulled his pants down, it started to bleed. But that's the only reason it looks bad. You know? But Dad got to go at 9 o'clock on Monday morning, so, you know. I just don't think I should be the one to do that. You know? I mean, I will, but I don't think I should. You know what I mean? It's like crossing some strange boundaries. Ain't it? But yeah. So, when were you going to say anything about McDonald's?
I was going to.
Well, you said you told them Monday.
Yeah, when I got off Monday morning, I went about there.
Okay. Well, I told him on the phone yesterday, which was Thursday. So that was 4 days ago. I thought this was what was supposed to be changing. It doesn't seem like it's changing. You know?
Yeah.
Alright then. Whatever.